What's up, gang? Todd here. It's time for another vlog. This is number 3 in my Keeping It Real vlog that I do every week. I missed the weekend. I apologize about that. I planned on having it out Sunday evening. Unfortunately, I was feeling a little under the weather on Sunday, so I didn't have a chance to get one out. I had a chance to work on it tonight, so I thought I'd go ahead and knock it out here. Got a couple updates for you, a couple pickups that are pertinent to the channel. One of them was I picked up a new lens that unfortunately I had to send back. I picked up an Olympus 25mm f1.8 lens for my Panasonic G7 camera. The same camera that I film all my videos with now, including the vlog I'm doing right now. I picked it up so I could get a sharper image with a prime lens, a non-adjustable focal, so it's not a zoom style lens. It's a fixed 25mm, which in full frame 35mm equivalent is 50mm. So if you're used to a full frame 35mm style camera, it's equivalent to a 50mm lens. Unfortunately, I have to send it back. What I found was I have to have the lens or the camera entirely too far away from me. Basically, I had to have the camera like 6 feet away from me to even get in the frame. Like right now the camera is, I think the zoom lens right now is set to 18mm. This is the kit lens I'm using. It's set to 18mm, and I can literally, you know, my fingers right now are just 6 inches away from the front of the lens. Whereas if I had the 25mm lens on that camera, I would probably have to have that camera probably 2 foot further back from where it's at right now. So unfortunately, I had to send the lens back. It's sad because I like the lens, it looked good. You'll see it in one video. You'll see it in use in one video, and that is the Mac Pro 2009 video. I have in fact completed that video. Part 2 will be uploaded probably Wednesday or Thursday. This will probably go live. What is it? Tuesday? It's shit. I thought it was Monday. It's Tuesday. So this video will go live either very late tonight or early in the morning, and then so that'll be Wednesday. So yeah, the Mac Pro video will go Thursday or Friday, sometime in the next couple of days before the weekend. The Mac Pro Part 2 video will come out, and I'll go ahead and show you some footage here to show you that I'm not bluffing. I have in fact completed it, and you will observe the new lens. And like I said, I was able to use it for that video. The primary lens in that video is the 25mm Olympus lens. There was some B-roll that I shot later in the video that was shot with my regular kit lens. My I think this is a 14 to 42mm lens. I think that's what this is. I shot a bunch of B-roll with that lens, or with this lens, and then the main video shot with the 25mm Olympus. But like I said, I had to send that back. Another pickup, which you might be able to see behind me here, tripod. I picked up a brand new fluid head tripod. The original one I was using was a cheapy $50 job I picked up from Micro Center. It was a just a regular panhead photography style tripod. Those things are garbage. They're good if you just want to have the camera sitting still and positioned like that and not move it. However, if you ever want to get those nice sweeping pans where you move the camera back and forth or tilt it up and down for those smooth tilts, it doesn't work. It doesn't work with a shit. I mean, it's like it's, you know, it's just not smooth. You can spend thousands of dollars on a really good fluid head tripod, because I mean the head itself is sold separately. It's like just the actual head with the adjustment lever and all that stuff. That's sold separate than from your tripod legs. So I mean, you could spend $800, anywhere from $200 to $800, or a lot more on a nice Manfrotto fluid head, and then the actual tripod itself you'll able to spend, you know, $800,000, $2,000. Whatever you want to spend on it, depending on how deep your pockets go, for a proper video style tripod. And that's what this is. You know, video style tripod. You want to be able to get those smooth pans and tilts, so you need a proper tripod. And this guy sitting behind me here costs about $150 through Amazon, which isn't a lot of money for tripod. It's, for decent tripod, it's actually pretty damn cheap. So I received that a couple days ago. I'll throw some sample footage up here for you on the screen to show you. This is the very first time I use the tripod. The very first pan, the very first tilt I've done on it. So if it looks, you know, it'll look pretty smooth. There might be a few little spots where you see it catch, but overall it should look pretty smooth. And I've got one last pickup here. This is the Hori Fight Commander 4 controller. The FC4. This is a lot of fighting game enthusiasts, besides using a stick, a lot of them like using this pad. It uses your standard 6-button layout that was made popular in the 6-button controller for the Genesis, and especially made popular on Saturn. A lot of people like the Saturn controller for fighters. It also has some other unique features. The D-pad here actually can be tilted. It can be adjusted up to 20 degrees. Yeah, 0, 10, 20. So you can actually, depending on how you hold the controller, you can actually rotate the pad around a little bit. And also in the back, there's a tension adjustment back here. So you can actually tighten up the tension that's on the D-pad. And there's a few other neat features too. I'm going to do a full review on this probably within the next week or so. Once I've had a chance to use a little more. Most of the videos you see on YouTube pertain to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, because that's what this is for. It's got a little switch on the front here for PS3, PS4 compatibility, and probably 99% of the videos you see on YouTube are dealing with it, with using the fighting games on PS3, PS4. Well, I don't know either. I used to have PS4, owned it when it came out, had it for a couple months, and was selling it on because I just didn't have any games on it at the time I was interested in. I played through a few of the games that were on release, and then I sold it because there wasn't anything else more I was interested in. However, I think this will be a great MAME controller for a great MAME box. I've been using a Quanback Q1, which the panning you saw in the video here just a few moments ago when I was showing my tripod. You'll see my Q1. That was one of the things I was testing video on. I've been using that for quite a while with my Groovy MAME box, and I love it. It's a great budget controller. It's $80. But I think this will make a really good additional controller for some of those games that would benefit from this style layout. And when I do the video, I'll demonstrate what I mean. And that brings me into probably the last part of the video, and that's my Groovy MAME machine. I know I've been giving updates pretty much every week towards the end of the video about my Groovy MAME machine, but I'm pretty much ready to do a full video review on it, or at least do a video on my Groovy MAME machine, and then give you kind of my thoughts on Groovy MAME in general. And then that will kind of segue into a video series on setting up a Groovy MAME box. The first video, which I plan on hopefully having out within the next couple of weeks, depending on how I can do it. I'm not going to give any kind of hard, concrete timeline here, but next couple of weeks I'd like to get that video out, and that will show off my Groovy MAME machine, give you kind of an experience on how it works, what it's like to use it, how the games perform, stuff like that, give you some more details. And then we'll do a series showing you from buying a machine to installing Windows, getting it set up so it's suitable for Groovy MAME, the drivers and stuff, because there's some tricks you need to use, the appropriate hardware and just stuff like that. That's going to be a couple-part series, so I'm looking forward to that. Well guys, I think that wraps up another vlog. You know what to do. Thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below if you have anything you want to add, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.